You sleep 7 hours in Japan and wake up energized and healthy. In the West, the same 7 hours leaves you exhausted and reaching for coffee, and no one talks about why. Here are 11 differences in how Japanese people sleep. 1. The cool bedroom. Western habit. Thermostats stay at 70 degrees Fahrenheit, 21 degrees Celsius, because comfort means t-shirt weather indoors. That cozy warmth forces the body to struggle all night just to hit its sleep entry temperature. A massive study of 2,190 Japanese homes found Japanese bedrooms often hover near 55 degrees Fahrenheit or 13 degrees Celsius in winter, about 15 degrees cooler than the average Western room. Your brain's internal thermostat needs to drop roughly 2 degrees before slow-wave sleep can begin. A chilly room hands that thermostat a running start. Make it concrete. Place a small glass of water on your nightstand tonight. If it's noticeably cooler than when you poured it, your room is helping you. If it's still room temperature warm, lower the dial by 2 marks and test again tomorrow. Every degree you shave off is like greasing the slide into deep sleep. 2. Firm futon, happy spine. Across much of the West, cloud-soft pillow tops and memory foam hugs let the spine sag like a suspension bridge with no towers. Morning back pain follows. Instead of pillow-top mattresses, many Japanese homes unfold a 2-inch cotton futon onto tatami straw mats. Spine studies agree. Medium firm surfaces hold the back's natural S-curve better than plush ones, spreading pressure instead of poking joints. Picture this. Press a rolling pin into a soft loaf of bread. It sinks and warps. Now press the same pin into firm dough. It stays straight. That rolling pin is your spine. Even if you never swap to tatami, slipping a medium-firm topper under your sheets mimics 80% of the benefit. 3. Ofuro, the nightly heat drop. Across the West, winding down equals scrolling in a warm hoodie while the TV hums. Screens flood the brain with blue light. Lukewarm showers never shift core temperature enough to matter. In Japan, around 9 each evening, taps open and families ease into 104 degrees Fahrenheit, 40 degrees Celsius, tubs for 10 unhurried minutes. Warm water dilates skin vessels. Stepping out releases heat fast, nudging core temperature downward just as melatonin is ready to climb. Try the quick version. Can't justify a full bath? Soak feet and calves in a basin of warm water for 10 minutes. Then put on thin socks and walk into a cool bedroom. Lower legs hold a dense web of blood vessels and can trigger the same core cooling cascade in half the time. 4. Otsukaresama, respecting rest. Many Westerners follow the rule, you snooze, you lose. Tiredness is weakness, caffeine is armor, and admitting fatigue feels like failure. Shame keeps minds revving at 2 a.m. Japanese co-workers part with Otsukaresama deshita. You must be tired. Thank you for your effort. Fatigue isn't failure. It's proof of honest work. That cultural nod lightens the guilt that keeps many minds revving at 2 in the morning. Bring it home. Start greeting family members at day's end with, "Thanks for working hard today." Those 7 words flip the script from "still more to do" to "permission to recharge." The brain files the day as finished, not pending, clearing runway for sleep. 5. Power nap precision. Western habit. Naps are for kids and slackers, so the 3 p.m. slump gets patched with more coffee. Caffeine that blurs the midnight finish line. On commuter trains, suits and students alike drift into 20-minute slumbers, alarms primed for the next station. NASA's cockpit trial showed a 26-minute nap, spiked pilot alertness by 54%. DIY guide. Set a timer for 17 minutes. Sit upright, with a soft tennis ball in your hand, elbow balanced on the armrest. If you lapse into deeper sleep, the ball drops, taps the floor, and wakes you before you cross the fog-forming 30-minute mark. Precision without gadgets. 6. Screens on a curfew. Western norm. TVs on the wall, phones on the pillow, tablets on the nightstand, emails still pinging. Blue light nukes melatonin by 50% and shifts the clock 90 minutes later. Many Japanese bedrooms host books, not glowing rectangles. Micro swap. Move your charger to the hall tonight. The 6-foot walk discourages bedtime scrolling while keeping emergency access one door away. Pair the gap with a paperback, ideally fiction, which research shows lowers bedtime heart rate more than nonfiction because it steals your inner narrator away from tomorrow's to-do list. 7. Morning sunlight reset. Throughout the West, blackout shades stay drawn. Morning starts under dim, indoor bulbs, so the body's timing drifts like a watch that's never set. In Japan, before breakfast, curtains stay wide and front doors open to brisk daylight. 5 minutes of bright light hits specialized eye cells that lock the circadian clock onto local time. People who log that dose show earlier melatonin release and deeper slow-wave sleep the same night. Easy metric. Step onto your porch, balcony, or doorway each morning and count 20 slow breaths while facing the brightest patch of sky. No sunglasses unless medically required. That breath count gives you roughly the light dose lab studies use. 8. Hinoki cypress, breathing the forest indoors. Many Western bedrooms smell of detergent and synthetic candles. Pleasant, but neurologically neutral. Step into many baths or bedrooms in Japan, and a gentle woodsy scent lingers. Airborne plant compounds called phytoncides lower pulse and quiet the fight-or-flight branch of the nervous system. Starter kit. Drop 1 bead of Hinoki essential oil onto a cotton pad. Tuck it into a pillowcase corner and replace every 3rd night. If essential oils aren't your style, a small unfinished cedar block near the bed releases similar compounds for months. 9. The buckwheat pillow advantage. Common Western habit. Oversized foam or feather pillows prop the head forward, warm quickly, and collapse by morning. Japan has a palm-sized upgrade for us. The Sobakawa buckwheat hull pillow. Thousands of airy husks slide like ball bearings, molding to the neck's curve and keeping the airway aligned. Trials with older adults show 2 weeks on buckwheat pillows halved neck and shoulder pain versus foam while keeping head temperature cooler. Quick test. Pour 2 cups of dry rice into a zip bag, rest your wrist on it, and feel how the grains shift yet support. Buckwheat hulls act the same way. Only lighter, cooler, and refillable. 10. Mugicha. The caffeine-free cutoff. In many Western households, lattes flow until dinner. With caffeine's 6-hour half-life, a 3 p.m. cup leaves a quarter dose still humming at midnight. After lunch, Japanese families trade green tea refills for Mugicha, a roasted barley infusion carrying the toasty flavor of coffee but no stimulant punch. Caffeine's half-life sits near 6 hours, meaning a 3 p.m. latte leaves a quarter dose at midnight. Upgrade your afternoon. Brew a batch of Mugicha, chill it, and store in a glass bottle at eye level in the fridge. Visibility nudges habit, and the roasted aroma tricks taste buds into thinking coffee, while adenosine, the brain's sleep pressure molecule, continues its climb unblocked. 11. Evening wind-down ritual. Western habit. The pre-bed sprint. Answer one more email, cue another episode, scroll the endless For You feed. When the head finally hits the pillow, the engine is still spinning. Japanese norm. The last 30 minutes before lights out are deliberately quiet. Low lamps, soft voices, maybe 10 mindful breaths called kokyū. No agenda, no multitasking. Just easing the gears into neutral. How to import it. Set a second alarm, 30 minutes before bedtime, not to wake you but to signal screens down. Dim the main lights, switch to a lamp no brighter than a street light, and spend the next half hour on anything without a plug. Gentle stretching, gratitude jotting, or those 10 slow kokyū breaths. You're lowering the runway lights so the circadian plane can land without circling. Let's round it up. Cool the cave, support the spine, soak in warmth, honor rest, nap smart, dim the screens, greet the dawn, breathe the forest, sip caffeine-free barley, and crown it all with buckwheat armor. Layer even a single habit tonight and watch tomorrow greet you with clearer eyes. sleep well, and until next time.